Today we will be stringing a mid pocket in the ECD Mirage, just like this one. So stay tuned for the tutorial. So before we begin the mid pocket on the ECD Mirage, we're going to need a 9 diamond top string, and we're going to do that 9 diamond top string on the second hole of the head, as you can see. So once again, 9 diamond top string on the second hole of the head. So now we're going to do the sidewall on the ECD Mirage for a mid pocket. So we're going to start on the third hole of the head right here, as you can see. And we're just going to do the simple tie-on knot. So just do the hole with our string all the way through, and then up and through that first available mesh hole. Just like so. And we're going to take the string and go back through that same sidewall hole and up through the mesh hole once again. Pull that nice and tight. So now what we're going to do is skip that first sidewall hole. Going down through the top of the mesh hole, we're going to do an SI. So once again, we're skipping this sidewall hole and going into the next one. We're going to do an SI. So into the plastic, through the loop that we create. Nice and tight. As you can see, we're going to go up from the bottom of that same mesh hole, and then down nice and tight, like so. We're going to skip another sidewall hole and do the same thing. So SI down to the top of the mesh hole, skipping that next hole, into the sidewall, through the loop that we created, and up and through that same mesh hole. Those should be nice and tight, like so. The next thing we're going to do is skip another hole, and we're going to do a KSI to lock down this channel. So down through the top of the mesh hole, like so. We're going to skip that next hole. We're going to take our string, go into the sidewall hole. So we have this loop, as you can see. We didn't pull it all the way through, so now we're going to take our string and go over the back of the string. And this is going to create like a pretzel kind of shape, as you can see. So now what we need to do is, from the inside of the head, grab the string and pull it so there's no more slack. Take our finger and pinch the sidewall string to the plastic so it's tight, and we're going to pull the string down. This is going to create a nice knot, as you can see. Now we're going to take our string and go back up through that same mesh hole. Just like so. Next, we are going to do an SI without skipping any holes down through the top of the mesh hole. Now we're going to start to create the pocket, so we're going to take our hand and grab the mesh and pull it up through the loop that we create and up and through that same mesh hole. Just like so. It should be nice and tight. So now we're going to skip one hole and do a 1 SI. So we're going to go under the next mesh hole, like so. And now we're going to take our string and go from the top down of the next mesh hole also, just like so. So now we've done that, we're going to take the top of the mesh once again and grab it and pull it up towards the scoop. Pull our string downwards. It should rest up against the plastic like so. And then what we need to do is take our string, go skipping that first sidewall hole, going into the next one. Pull that nice and tight. And take the last mesh hole that we went through and go up from the bottom of it. Just like that. To the top of the mesh once again, up and then down. So it should be nice and tight. So now what we're going to do is 3 more SIs without skipping any holes. So just like so. We're going to continue to pull this mesh so that we create the pocket. Up and through that same mesh hole. Do it one more time. Without skipping any holes. Through that loop we create. And up and through that mesh hole. Now we're going to do it one last time. Without skipping any sidewall holes. And up and through that same mesh hole. Just like that. So now it's time to finish off the pocket. So what we're going to do is skip this sidewall hole and go into the next one. We're going to go into the plastic first with our string. Pull it so that we have this loop, as you can see. And now going down to the next mesh hole we have open, we're going to go from the inside, just like this, and through the loop. This is called an interlock. We're going to take our mesh and grab it and pull it up towards the scoop. We're going to pull our string up and then down nice and tight. So now to finally tie it off, we're going to take our string, go back through the top of that same mesh hole into the inside. Just like so. And we're going to take our string, and then from the inside of the head, we're going to go down and out of the last sidewall hole. Just like that. As you can see. Pull that nice and tight. And the last thing we need to do is just tie a knot. Like so. So now that you have done that, you should have a perfect mid pocket with great depth. This is going to be good for any offensive midfielder or attackman. So overall, a beautiful mid pocket with a nice channel. If you found this video helpful, be sure to like the video, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and thanks for watching.